Morning, everybody, and welcome to the Overnight Action Report. My name is Joseph Cusick with the Cusick Group. Securities offered by MoneyBlock. Well, this is the final trading day. It's going to be very light today. Could see some choppy action, but let's see what the overnight action is telling us. Japan's Nikkei was closed for the Emperor's birthday, but the index did add about 0.1% for the week, recording its 7th consecutive weekly gain. Now, EWJ will be trading here during the open market hours here in the United States, and currently the ETF is trading at 49.70. The weekly options that are expiring next Friday are pricing in the potential for around an 80-cent range for EWJ. The monthly options are right around $1.50. Again, we're going to need to see that $50 mark pierced for the upside to really get some, let's say, catalyst to movement towards the end of the year, but we're going to watch the $48 level very closely. That's going to be support. Taking a look at Hong Kong's Hang Seng, did finish up the overnight session by losing 0.3%. It did widen its weekly decline to about 2% for the week on the Hang Seng on the downside. Now, most components did finish in the negative territory. We're continuing to see financials in Hong Kong under pressure. Bank of East Asia and Hang Seng Bank lost between 0.7% and 1.9%. EWH will be trading today right around $19.50. The monthly options are pricing in a range of right around 72 cents. Again, we're going to want to watch critical levels to the upside that are acting as resistance right now on this Hong Kong ETF. $20 is going to be the most notable mark. If that's pierced, we could see some bullish momentum to the upside. Now, taking a look at China's Shanghai Composite, lost about 0.9%, and it ends the week to the downside down by about 0.4%. Excuse me. You're seeing names like Shanghai Diesel Engine as well as Shanghai Material trading last night down about 6.3% and 7.4% respectively. Now, the pressure is coming from the fact that there was an op-ed report from the China Daily that did raise some concerns about President-elect Trump's latest appointment of Peter Navarro to the White House Trade Council. The Chinese are a little bit leery. He's definitely not a dovish individual on China, but we're going to watch that one very closely, see if vol starts to raise in China based on this. FXI is trading at 33.96 right now, and the weekly options that are expiring next week are pricing in an 86-cent range for the remainder of this week and into next week, and a $1.74 range for FXI going into the expiration month of January. $36 is going to be a critical level for this ETF that tracks the large cap names in China. Until we can pierce through that, the bulls are going to be having some contention. The Indian Sensex added about 0.2%, but it was a tough week for the Sensex and Indian stocks. They lost about 2.6% this week. Some of the more notable names that were moving in the overnight session was Suzuki, Hero Motocorp, all gaining between 1.3% and 2.4%. We did see, though, that some select banks and financials, Access Bank being the weakest performer, falling 2.2%. EPI trading at 1978. That's the ETF that tracks the Indian stocks. The 1 week range is right around 56 cents, either up or down. And the monthly range is being priced in right now for the stock at right around almost $1. And again, if the bulls are going to have some momentum in this Indian ETF, you're going to need to see $20 pierced to the upside and get some momentum. Germany's DAX is trading right now up about 0.1% early in the session. You're seeing heavyweights like Bayer, SAP, Merck, BASF, all showing losses between 0.4% and 0.6%. On the upside, though, you're seeing Deutsche Bank up about 1.6%. This is on the news that the bank has reached a settlement with the Department of Justice on the mortgage-backed securities issue. Originally, the original fine was for $14 billion. They have now negotiated it down to $7.2 billion as far as the settlement with the DOJ. You're also seeing that Credit Suisse also announced that they did come to a agreement with the DOJ. Their agreed settlement on Credit Suisse was right around $5.4 billion. You're also seeing Lufthansa, BMW, and Continental all up between 10% and 1.5% early in the session. We're going to watch those exporters going into the tail end of the year and the beginning of January. EWG is trading at 26.27. The ETF has got a range for 1 week range of 48 cents and a 1 month range of 82 cents. The UK's FTSE, it's flatline right now. Select healthcare and consumer names continue to outperform. You're seeing AstraZeneca, Imperial Brands, Coca-Cola, HBC, and Intercontinental Hotels all up between 0.9% and 1.5%. There is a continuation of a lag in the financials with HSBC, Barclays, Old Mutual, and Lloyds Banking, as well as Standard Chartered, all down between 0.4% and 1.4%. Now, Barclays is very notable since they are being sued by the U.S. Department of Justice and have not come to a settlement, nor does it look like they're looking to actually make a settlement. So Barclays could get a little bit more volatile with that news. EWU is trading right around $30.36. The 1 week range is being priced in around 31 cents, either up or down. And the 1 month range, the next basically 30 days, is right around almost 90 cents, either up or down. We're going to want to watch $30.68 and $30.35 as support and resistance. Bulls could gain control on this British ETF if we can get above 30.68. Now, Francis CAC is trading flat as well. Nokia Corp, Capgemini, and Peugeot are all up between 0.9% and 1.6%. Now, remember, Nokia is in a legal dispute right now over patents with Apple. We're going to see how that falls out, but the stock is up today early in the French session. Financials like Societe Generale and BNP Paribas and Credit Agricole are right now showing early session losses down about 0.1% to 0.5%. EWQ is the French ETF trading right around 20.37. The 1 month range right now for the stock being priced into the options is around almost 95 cents right now. Watch 23.93 and 23.86. We want to see those support levels held if the French ETF is going to be able to continue its potential push to the upside. Otherwise, the bears could take hold there. Italy's MIB has climbed 1%. This is on news that yesterday the government assured that they will recapitalize the banks. They've bailed out one already, so the banking sector is up. You're seeing banking names up between 1.1% and 2% right now. EWI is trading at 23.84. This Italian ETF has a 1 week range being priced in around 50 cents and a 1 month range priced around 85 cents. So you could have a range of either up 85 or down 85 over the next 28 days. 22.80, 22.31 are going to be notable support levels. This Italian ETF needs to hold those levels if it's going to have any potential to continue to move to the upside. All right, folks, that's it right now for the overnight action. Join me at 9:30 Eastern Time for the closing bell. Till then, have a great trading day, and thank you for watching MarketStream.live.